Industry beefs that we all forgot about. On the scene over the years, the music industry has been very competitive, praising the icons who show great skill in their respective genre and leaving other artists to look inferior that don't possess the same qualities and skills. The industry has had many beefs throughout its history, and a whole book could possibly be written on significant diss records or diss tracks and their relevance to hip-hop culture. Many artists involve themselves in friendly beef that is for the purpose of entertaining their fans, but sometimes the feuds get pretty heated and things get very personal and vicious. Before we get started, like our video and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, The Scene Room Africa. Number 3. Casper vs aka. Some fans will argue that these two musicians have been beefing for way too long and that they should just settle their differences. It seems as if the beef has been going on forever, and will it ever stop? I mean, these guys started beefing back in 2015. The beef has seen both rappers release diss tracks aimed at each other as well as tweets aimed at each other over the years. AKA has revealed the beef started with things Casper tweeted that he didn't agree with. This feud has had the two artists beefing every year from 2015. The only real time the two were on good terms was in 2016 when AKA congratulated Casper on filling up Orlando Stadium, but the next year the two were back at it. Recently, the feud has reached new heights as Casper replaced AKA on The Bryce Show. Taking to Twitter, Casper couldn't help but boast over the victory of replacing his arch-rival AKA as the new host of the show. Soon after The Bryce Show announced Casper as the new host of the show, AKA's legal team threatened to stop the show from airing. AKA took legal action against the show's production company, demanding 50% of copyrights to the show as the appropriate production credit as executive producer of the show. This didn't end too well for AKA because later on he would have to apologize for false allegations he made regarding intellectual property rights to the show. The chat right now is whether Casper will be the better host as his fan base has grown drastically over the years. Ratings are officially in and we can now compare what episode numbers look like between former host AKA and Casper Vest. After the first episode of the second season, Casper brought in pretty impressive numbers, managing to draw 2.2 million viewers. However, the show's first season with AKA pulled 2.88 million viewers. AKA's version of the show was the 13th most watched program on SABC and 18th in the country. Will Casper manage to bring in more numbers than AKA? Comment on what you think down below. Number 2. Burna Boy vs Vedo. The Vedo and Burna Boy's beef started way back and the two haven't been on great terms for a while. The two Nigerian stars have been going at each other on numerous occasions, whether it's on social media, through their music and even in person. Both artists have come for each other in their music. The Vedo song FEM was a direct diss track towards Burna Boy. The African giant has a couple of songs that reference the Vedo like Way Too Big and Real Life, where he fired shots back. A 9-second video that did rounds on Twitter earlier this year of Burna Boy and Vedo fighting in Ghana at a nightclub caused a lot of buzz on social media. This put a lot of attention on the two artists. Vedo threatened to quit music after the reported fight with his rival Burna Boy. Are Burna Boy and Vedo still beefing? Since then, there has not been much from either of the artists, but the latest video showing the two apparently shouting at each other while leaving the club has sparked news that they are still on bad terms. Number 1. Tory Lanez vs Nasty C. Tory Lanez, famous Canadian rapper, came for Nasty C in a track he released last year called Sorry But I Had To. In his lyrics he wrote,
"If you got shot from behind, how can you identify me? It's funny how you got these little foo-foo for plaque, little juju people talking Zulu."
Now how did Nasty C respond to this? Nasty C could definitely be considered the greatest of his time, and we all know that if you're the greatest at what you do, you attract a lot of haters. It's no secret that Nasty C's success and achievements has attracted more haters on him. After Tory Lanez trolled Nasty C took to the gram and gave a clear statement to anyone trying to beef with him, stating that whoever's trying to beef with him, he only beefs on Netflix. Thank you for watching the video. If you want to see more videos on industry beefs, let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to The Scene Room Africa.